Welcome back to some professional StarCraft 2. I am happy to introduce once again the mainstay Terran in the bottom left in this grand finals of the ESL SC2 Cup. It's ByuN. Yes, believe it or not, the Korean Terran making a cameo appearance in at least one of the ESL Cups this week, but he's up against one of the strongest possible opponents. One of the only players who's ranked higher than him in the entire world. We have herO, the reigning DreamHack champion. He's defeated Maru in the past, though not as consistently. And he has a winning record against ByuN, though I'm not sure what scale those tournaments and games are. But before we even get started, smash that like button. Subscribe, because before you're able to pull that off, ByuN may already be headed towards the main. If you're particularly slow, I mean, some of us are. We're getting there. We're getting old. That's why we're watching ByuN instead of playing ourselves. He still somehow manages to show the best micro. I'd say his micro is actually better than Maru. I'd go so far. The problem is Maru, his full game is probably a little more reliable than ByuN. ByuN is excited to take massive risks, and the problem about gambling is sometimes, and I've heard this is true, you lose. And that feels like ByuN a lot of the time, much like Reynor playing Zerg. Like, I think Reynor actually has better micro than Serral. But he also does some incredible gambles that don't always pay off. And while that might not be the main reason holding him back from that top slot, it's up there. Widowmine drop against Stargate. And a shield... You know, I feel like this is only against ByuN battery. This is a ByuN battery. Against most players, you're not too worried about the main mineral line from Reapers or Hellions or even Banshees. Especially if you're opening Stargate, but herO not taking any chances here. Sends the first couple shades across. This may actually give away a little bit of info, as you rarely have multiple adepts, especially not together, unless you're going Stargate. Well, he splits them just in case there's a mine. There is a mine, but not where you do. There's a mine on the screen right now. You know, I don't even know where it is. In fact, there's two mines on the screen right now. Are you... Yeah, they're somewhere. Oh, wait, there's one. Now there's three. Okay. Oh my god, they were right. That's crazy, is we know they're there. I don't know, maybe I'm just blind. Here comes the Oracle, though. Gonna make things very difficult to start. Boys are pulled. 2 Marines are not gonna be enough to deal with the Oracle. SCV is not the greatest counter. ByuN is not coming back with the oh my god, he didn't kill the Adept. Oh, that is a incredibly rough start. He's gonna need these Widow Mines to do terrible, terrible damage. They don't have an armory with them. ByuN fully committed. He decided he's not coming back. Oh, 2 mines drop. Gets 1 kill. Oh, before the revelation, he gets up. Very important, so that makes it that much harder to deal with this. A spicy move there. ByuN actually body blocking to an extent with the mines. There's a revelation. Oh, he's retargeting. And gets a pickup. He's bought a lot of space with this. But is it enough? Oh, the mine actually gets dropped and the Oracles have to chase it down. The mine recharge! Oh no! Oh no! He's juggling in and out of the medevac. There's no energy. How did they get out? How did they get out? Oh no! The Oracles are forced to use their, like, it's so much energy wasted here. This is ridiculous. Despite herO reacting to the drop immediately, the second it happened, still ByuN ends up killing 6 probes. He's killed 4 adepts. And he's drawn the worker count within 3. And that is after losing 6 SCVs to Adepts and Oracles. God, he's so annoying. I mean, incredible at micro. I guess it really depends on which perspective you're coming from. He pre-cloaks a Banshee. This is another one, like, this shouldn't work. He already has Oracles and Phoenixes, which are the counter. Here comes a recall. Yeah, he gets a revelation, but he's just going for the he knows. This was entirely to bring these units back. And it works. He gets a recall, wastes more energy, kills some probes. ByuN just... It's his game. He's flying... Oh, come on. You stop. Stop it. This is disrespectful. He flies through the oracles. What is that? Come on. Hey, he gets 4 more. He adjusted course through the oracles. What was that? Must have been the wind. Nope. It's a Banshee. Well, he eventually finds out. Like, what are you gonna do? It's such a weird army. ByuN doesn't have that much going for him. herO's just taking a 4th, which, if your opponent is all of this double cloak Banshee, that's a very expensive trade there. So, herO choosing to just kind of fall back and build up. Wow, what? Kind of an odd start, but it's a ByuN series, so that's just standard. Just the multiple Banshee trade into bio. He's got a very comfortable amount of SCVs. He has that 3rd command center. Once he has the triple threat, the stim, the combat shield, the +1. In fact, it's double upgrade. herO's gonna have a significant upgrade advantage, but is he gonna have the units to use it? He's going up to 10 gates. It's gonna be mass charge lot. So the star charge here to start. A 5th base, why not? Who's gonna stop him? ByuN and his uncombat shield, unstimmed, unupgraded Marines? No. There's nothing left for ByuN to do except try to expand and be uncomfortable with any amount of Stargate units. So herO kind of he's turning the style against him. This flaunting of greed. For ByuN, it was with that production tab is blocking my view, by the way. Like, I have to close the production tab just to see part of the screen because ByuN is building approximately everything right now. Alright, it's calmed down a bit. Yeah, there's Ghost Academy, Armory. He added on some more racks that are finished up. Yeah, the upgrades. Pick one is finishing. Auto turret. He just gives up the Raven. It kills 5 probes with the auto turret. ByuN does not respect his Tech Lab Starport units. He has 0 respect. He spent more time keeping his medevac than his Banshees alive. It is definitely, don't try this at home kind of style. Like, ByuN might not know what he's doing, but he's so good at it. Two starts. Scan, no gases. And in fact, you think he's going to expect the 4th? That probe is a little sus. Doesn't even matter, though. herO's got mass gateway. So many units on the field for both sides. 79 probes for herO, but the bio ball is still going to be more than a counter. He needs Robo Bay units. He can't deal with this much bio. Unless ByuN splits up his own forces with medevacs, which he's been known to do, but there's already ghosts on the way here. Widowmine scouts the army and softens it up. And there's no detection with it. Does he even have a robo? He doesn't have a robo! He's relying on oracles, which is definitely a choice. The army spotted, the ghosts in front. ByuN not gonna sit at home and wait for the army to come to him. Some of the units, he already spawns them. The upgrades are even right now, though herO is closing in on 2-2. These are both very dangerous to each other here. Oh, the stim. He pops everything. He only has 4 medevacs to heal. So, every stim is going to take a while to recover from, but he does drive hero back for now. 2-2's done. Oh, another Widow Mine to the north. That lack of robo is really going to make things difficult here. ByuN looking to take another base. Hero has like all of them, so he's not too worried about expanding right now. Hero's got somewhere in the realm of, yep, 4,000 minerals a minute. That's 40 charge lots a minute. He does not have enough gates to warp those in, but theoretically. Oh, another Widow Mine kills an Oracle. EMP as well. No revelation. The charge lots are trying to close in, but he slips up to the high ground. What, are you going to come up a ramp? He's got ghosts. He can snipe out the Zealots here. 2-2's finishing for ByuN. He's going to be itching for a fight. All right, here comes the charge lots trying to deal with this, but kicking things off. The Bio Army EMPs on the charge lots, just evaporating the front line. The Stalkers behind aren't going to be nearly enough. Don't let the mine hit you in the door on the way out. That's not how the saying goes in any way, but you got the idea. ByuN just grinds through that fight. He lost 14 Marines, 2 Marauders, and a medevac to 25 charge lots. 5 EMPs landed. Another Widow Mine connects with the Oracle. Revelation at least came through. There wasn't enough energy for the force fields on this side. The charge lot's hitting the planetary. Does he just give up the base, or is he going to try to save it? He's going to try to save it. Most of the army stimming to help deal with this. The charge lots literally can't get enough surface area. He may end up losing the charge lots and killing some SCVs, but at the end of the day, doesn't matter. It looks like almost certainly yes, as that was a very important base for ByuN to have. Hero is playing like a Zerg right now. The Zerg lots are continuing. His Stalkers are sharking in from the left, whereas the charge lots swinging in from the right. How many? He's up to 16 gateways. He's got half the map in bases. ByuN's army wins any heads-up fight, but the charge lots are everywhere. Well, they're not going to get too much done here. The Chew-Toy depots are filing through. Bit of an awkward bio army here. Warping in an entire cinematic of charge lots. ByuN up to the north side. He's splitting his army. He's nearly his army supply is way higher than Hero, who's much more invested in probes. Widow Mine hits some EMPs as well. You hear the ghost dying. Another army. Stims. The charge lots closing in from both sides. Hero loses the battle, but remember, he can replace so much. 16 more charge lots warped in. Finally, a robotics facility is built. ByuN struggling to handle both sides of this battle. This Widow Mine continues to chew in. ByuN's stuck on 3 bases. He did just finish 3-3. It's not going to get any better. This is the best it's going to get. He's got the largest army supply. He's nearly 200. There is no splash damage from Hero. It's just mass charge lock. Oh god, the bio army is evaporating those charge lots. A whole bunch more on their way. There are 36 charge lots on the field. Which is approximately not enough. This isn't even ByuN's full army. He's got 11 medevacs. At some point, the girth of ByuN's army becomes so large that the charge lots can't cut to the center. Not in time. Already setting up a bit of Minecraft over here. The ghosts. Oh, some EMPs. There they are. Stutter stepping back. Widow Mines connect. He's trying to herd those charge lots, and he's doing a pretty good job so far. Another observer goes down. He's gonna pop the Guardian Shield and fight again. The charge lot's kiting back. He just keeps going. Gets him around the corner. A few getting sliced up there. Boosts the medevac to get a little better healing. Another wave of charge lots coming in. The last ghost in this army dies. ByuN trying to find the best connections. I think Hero a bit suspicious here. a scan, he finally spots the base that's been mining for like 5 minutes. The only thing saving hero so far is his reckless greed. It's because he's been so greedy that it's no longer greedy, because it's so, like, nobody does that. Oh god, the Widow Mine's unburrowed. Hero's still maxed. It's not about how many charge lots you lose, it's about how many you can warp in again. And right now, the answer seems to be as many as it takes. 22 gateways! Ah, god! The beautiful Artosis flower. Mmm.
Who does that?
He's just like, just throw the gateways down. Some Liberators on the way is ByuN. What is the units lost? Heroes lost 8,000 more minerals, but less gas. That's his main command center, by the way. That's ByuN's main command center over there at the 4th. Thing is, it looks like he's finally split his army into the right-sized pieces, EMPing the Nexus to soften it up. More charge lots closing in. There's very limited anti-air here. There's only 4 Stalkers, though, so, like, you can pretty easily pick up and get out. He's gonna lose 1 medevac, but he flies off into the sunset over... And that's how you get to Data C, for those who don't know. Just drop them in the water, boom, that's where they come from. Lord. Alright, Widow Mine's covering the flanks. Ghost kind of leading the charge, though. Not ideal here. But as the battle drags on, the SCV's starting to body block. Down goes the command center. ByuN keeps winning every single battle. But he's losing the war. Hero is playing Zerg. These charge lots, 3-3-1, more EMPs. The medevacs, he's just standing his ground, kills the Immortal immediately. Another massive warp. He's warping in 20 charge lots at a time. ByuN can barely build Marines. Hero has now lost 235 charge lots. This could, like, you switch the icon to Zerglings and it would still look right. That's over nearly 500 supply of just charge lots. Oh my god. This is going for a record. Especially in the amount of charge lots per minute. It might not be the most ever, but it might be the most per minute. And by a pretty decent margin. Oh, he can't be losing more command centers. Those medevacs, he's got to really use that boost. A few SCVs getting caught here. But ByuN, he's still holding. A single Liberator finds a few probes. Not that Hero's really desperate for probes right now. Every single bit of minerals is being spent. Well, actually for both sides. One more big warp in here. Hold position use. EMP! EMP! The medevacs are out of energy. I don't think he EMP'd them. I think they just have been healing way too much. But Hero, once again, the Vile Ball rolls through him. Another... No, that's going to be a no on the charge lots here. Is there ship weapons? There isn't. Well, those Liberators, the Terran army is ripping through. Hero's supply is actually looking quite dicey here. He found a sweet spot because there's no minerals there. It looks like ByuN's just going for it. He's gonna try to rip down all the bases. The charge lots. He's now lost 288 of them. We're going for the 300. And we may very well get there. Another base down. ByuN has almost doubled the army supply. And Hero does not have the income. At the end of the day, he has yet to put together an army that can beat the Terran Bioball. It's been a dramatic battle, but ByuN has the right units. And he has enough of them. You hear a Liberator somewhere covering the mineral lands. He recalls some Zealots. A handful get out. It's not a good sign when you're recalling 3 Zealots. 307. Uh-oh. So, after 20 minutes of ByuN playing whack-a-mole with charge lots, it appears he's won. It's not over, but hero has nothing besides less of what he's already lost. Yeah, he's microing 4, not even full HP stalkers. The Widowmine's still taking bites. Hero's Zergtoss style breaks against the defenses of ByuN. You could tell how much ByuN wanted to move out, but his barely restrained aggression. Some snipes on units as they warp in. Another desperation. Well, now it's desperate. Before it was amusing, but now it's a problem. Shield battery overcharge is optimistic. Some more charge lots warped in. I mean, this base has been... ByuN's down to 17 SCVs. If hero can put together a defense, yeah, good luck. It would take 3 or 4 disruptor balls to kill all that, even if ByuN did stand still for him. The charge lots are cutting off... Oh, the Artosis flower is depowered.
Oh, it's so fucking stupid. It hurts so much.
And another command... He's just coming back. There's not really any other mining for hero. He's recognizing. Gets a few more stalkers. Oh, no. Well, it's gonna come down to the last 6 SCVs here. The Medivacs desperately trying to heal these units. His recall, he gets out. Okay. Hero kept enough on the other side. Yeah. Oh, well, that was certainly something. What's the count? 336 charge lots. 20,000 more minerals. Didn't quite cut it. That was a bit, it was not enough. Because no amount of charge lots can get through that bio ball. Splash damage at some point is required. Or maybe something a little more technologically minded. But at the end of the day, ByuN survives. It all started with that incredibly annoying Widowmine drop. Well, it didn't really start with that. It started with the Stargate, but it continued into the Widowmine drop. And from there, you know, it only got worse. Jimmy, game 2. Wow, hero. Hero sent out his probe at the start of the game. And this is what we like to call in the business annoying. Very Zest-esque. Who, no matter the matchup, including against Protoss, would just send the probe out because of the blood pressure raise it induces. The probe has done a surprising amount of damage. 2 red SCVs before the barracks is half done. That probe has been working. Oh, oh, come on, ByuN. Really? The classic pull off the line. Hero knew it was coming. Oh, he's not done. I mean, you lose a lot. It is 1/12 of your mining in the early game. So it isn't free. But it definitely, it feels like it's paid off this time. I think Hero's just surprised ByuN built a barracks in his base. ByuN has found some incredibly creative proxy locations on this map. Several places where it seems like the SCV is untouchable despite being in the semi-open field. This is one of them. Did Hero learn? MaxPax has been doing this this next level, same level pylon. That was a suspicious move by the probe, but then again, it was a probe move. So, by default. Well, found and killed. I never noticed how the little legs dance around on the Reaper. They're just hanging there. They never touch the ground. The Reaper always skips leg day. There is no leg day. Might as well chop them off. Then you can jump higher. Anyways, Stargate scouted. Somehow ByuN gets out. Despite the 2 adepts. I meant like jetpack, not like jump via jetpack. Obviously. Not with legs. God, like Zerglings have wings, but those, that doesn't mean they can jump very high at all. So, what are you gonna do? You gonna lift me up? And you won't even do, you'll just let me sit there? Like that? Wow. Well, that was kind of rude. It just drops it right down. Meanwhile, here comes the Cyclone on the other side of the story. Siege tank. He got 2 more gates and a Twilight from hero. So Blink follow-up more than... Stop. Stop that. You stop. Breaks the lock. ByuN? I think just a bad rally. Yep. Are you gonna tell me he's looking for the Phoenixes because he's gonna find them? It worked, I guess. We'll pretend that was intentional and not like he did that 2 SCVs in a row. Blink on the way. Here comes ByuN with your standard mercenary level move out. We got a couple tanks, a Cyclone, a bunch of Marines. How many Marines? We got 16 Marines on the field. And without Blink, that's not many units for hero. Loses an Adept. He's not building any more Stargate. I don't know about this. Oh, he's taking a lot of siege tank hits. It's not an overwhelming amount of stuff, but everything here, nothing here really deals with what ByuN has easily. The siege tanks just getting closer and closer. He's not going to be going home with those, more than likely. Oh my god, it's not a super pylon. Oh no. Oh no, he has to come save his other stalkers, which costs him more stalkers. The pylon is like 1 pixel too far out. Well, loses some extra stalkers there, but I'll put those things down. The tank, he's got Blink done, but here comes Combat Shield. Overall, ByuN has gotten the better end of these trades. That was a bit misplaced by hero. All it takes. It's all about the preparation. He was not prepared. Oh, the stim. Loses a stalker, loses a phoenix. ByuN gonna keep going until that stim run. Get another one! What? It keeps happening! What's happening? Force field, what is that gonna do? Ah! I keep doing damage! How does this keep happening? Like, they're here now. Like, oh my god, stop it! He gets the probe? Why is there a probe? I don't... How does he do that? So, after this whole exchange, 23 Marines, but 9 Stalkers, 2 Adepts, 2 Phoenixes, 3 Probes, a Sentry. He just... Those are ByuN Marines, okay? You do not want to fight those. You want to crush them before the fight begins. If you go back and forth, they're going to win. Yeah. He somehow just baits out another half-dozen Stalkers. The Phoenix has less HP than a hallucinated Phoenix. Actually, hallucinations have the same HP. They just take double damage to maintain the illusion for as long as possible. No illusions on that one, though. It's super dead. Hero gonna take a fourth. We're thinking about a fourth, but the Bio Army, no, my god! These Blink Stalkers are not working out for Hero. Oh, wow, the greed on ByuN. He went for the further Stalker to try to snap it up in time, knowing he was winning the fight. And, well, he's got a dozen Marauders, a dozen Marines, a couple Mines, 4 Medevacs, up against 10 Charge Lots? This is looking like all ByuN all the time here. Hero's building a Robo Bay. That'll be delivered approximately 1 game too late. Those force fields aren't even really helping Hero. They're helping ByuN. They've locked the charge lots out. There is a big counterattack, but it's going to be whittled down. The shield battery isn't nearly enough. And then he kills the battery. He goes for the pylon. The Robo is on the wrong side. The Immortal shows up. And ByuN just tearing through. Another one. The target fire on the Stalkers here. Well, 15 SCVs died, but he's gonna pick up the Marauder. Wow, that was an absolute disaster for Hero. The game doesn't end. Oh god, there's still a mine. Oh no. He's building a Ruptor, but ByuN, you can come at ByuN with 10 Disruptors, and that might not be enough. He's just going for you. He kills the Ruptor Den. Well, none of that. Yeah, that's like 12 stimmed Marauders. That's a lot of damage. Well. 3 burrows. Yeah, well, that's that. Okay. And much like last game, the battle ends. Hero technically wins, and then taps out, because he knows. He knows. Wow. Hero trying these splash damage free builds is finding himself victory free. At least so far. As ByuN is tearing through him with uncomfortable ease. Honestly, like, this is a little embarrassing. Jimmy, can we... Well, Stargazers. Game 3. ByuN slapping down. Is that... Yep, CC first. I did the math. There's no other building. That means the command... We don't count supply depots. Command center first from the greedy Terran. I can't believe those Marines just did so much damage. It's... You have to readjust your mindset when you're dealing with ByuN, because like most players have 7 or 8 Marines and 5 Stalkers can deal with it. 7 or 8 Marines for ByuN, and you'd be lucky to come out free with 12 Stalkers. It's just a different game. Also, he somehow knows the moment you look away. Like, that's exactly the moment when he strikes. We saw it recently against Classic. Classic had what? 10? He had 10 disruptors. And ByuN killed them all before a single shot landed. And it wasn't like the army wasn't with them. He just got in exactly the right spot. Target fired half of them. The other half just kind of... Oh my god. What is this? Oh, NG Bay Wall? Okay. He doesn't need a depot. He's got a command center, so... Why not? Why not? One of the most annoying things on this map is getting siege from the low ground. Especially if you go CC first when you have minimal units. NG Bays confirmed to have more HP than supply depots, over double, though not as much HP as Ghost Academies. Fun fact. Wait, let me, we have a moment here. Inspired by ByuN and that comment on ByuN's play. I asked the people, you may have participated in this poll. I asked them, which has the most HP? Engineering Bay, Ghost Academy, or Barracks? Well, guess what? The answer was the Ghost Academy, which actually I didn't realize it had more HP than a Barracks. I was pretty sure it had more HP. And then, of course, some people qualified like, but the Engineering Bay is the most repair efficient because it doesn't cost gas. That's not the question. That was not the question. Okay, the question was, which has the most HP? It was quite clear. So what I'm trying to say is wall off with more Ghost Academy. What are we doing here? Okay, apparently a Warp Prism drop into losing your Warp Prism to the Marines. Like, what? He flew right into the turret. Like, this one's on you, hero. What was that? He also... Yeah, that one, like, he flew the Warp Prism on the same path you'd expect a Stargate unit to take, which is not ideal. So now there's a Widow Mine drop. Yeah, it only killed 4 SCVs. This is... If he gets the medevac... If only. Where are you going? If he gets the full medevac before the mines... Because even if he gets the medevac, if the mines unload, you know ByuN. This is the ghetto Blink opener. Ah, yes. It's like having Blink, but way more expensive. And micro... Well, not that much more. It's like having... And there goes the Observer. Hero. Meanwhile, maybe observe your base. While he's busy microing half a dozen stalkers in order to do minimal damage, the Widow Mines have burrowed. 11 probes... And the medevac gets out. And remember, ByuN went, oh! Which was a weird thing for him to say in the middle of a game, but you know what? It's okay to get excited. I know StarCraft is sometimes like two monks playing chess, but actually it's a pretty emotional game. He wants the medevac. He's not gonna get it without losing his stalkers. This is an optimistic attack. Now that NG Bay, with its efficiency to repair. Unfortunately, though, he is upgrading on that one. Yeah, well, that's the downside. If that was a Ghost Academy, he wouldn't have gotten his +1 armor denied. Because you cannot upgrade +1 armor in a Ghost Academy is most of the reason. But, you know, I'm just saying. Uh-oh. Well, 5 probes died. I believe to the auto turret. At the front, that tank in a beautiful position. No, that... Oh, hero. Oh, that was a rough one. Well, it's over. it went from hero trying a Zerglot style into just getting... Well, he tilted off the table. ByuN takes a convincing 3-0. Not Hero's best series. ByuN played like ByuN. And he takes this one. Well, I hope you enjoyed. I'm looking forward... Well, we'll see. Is ByuN gonna keep it up? Check out this video, which is probably also ByuN. But, I hope you enjoyed. I hope it made your day a little bit better. Good luck. Have fun. I'll see you next time. Stay chill.